Hi guys. In this video, I want to clarify some certain observation with playing chess and how you behave as a chess player when playing competitive chess in a tournament. Not only competitive chess, in most cases when you play chess with your friends, you can still apply this rule. Let me start from rules in tournament. Only the arbiter can impose some certain rule in a tournament, and the rules varies. The rules for each tournament varies. However, chess has similarities in this tournament. There's some rule that must stay in every chess tournament. Fine. I've witnessed where a player is playing with another player. For example, someone playing white playing against somebody playing black touches a piece to move. Then the opponent insists that that player must play that move. There is a rule for these things to moderate this certain kind of occurrences on the chessboard. As a person coming to a chess tournament, you must be aware and prepared that you know certain rules before enrolling yourself or registering for the tournament. So when you get there, you should be aware that your opponent too knows this rule in case of mishappening it on the chessboard. There is a rule called Touché. It's touch rule, and there is one called J'adoube. These are French terms. Let's say these are French words borrowed into chess. In fact, they are here to stay. So you need to know them, study your rules, read terms and conditions before going to tournament. Touch rule simply states that when you are when you are finished thinking of your moves, you've come to a conclusion and you touch a piece, that piece you must move it if the piece is legal to be moved. There are exceptions, and I'm going to break it down. Now, you have a chess board fully set. You want to play chess for the first time. Naturally, looking at the board, the two bishops cannot be played at that point because they have no legal moves. The queen cannot be played. The rooks cannot be played. Even the king cannot be played. Piece is liable to be moved on the first move on the chessboard are the pawns and the two knights. Now, touch rule says you touch, you must play. It is now absurd to touch a bishop, a light square bishop, fully aware it's your turn to play, time is counting, you've thought your move through, and you touch a bishop. So, at that point, we say you've made an illegal move because the touch rule says you must play the piece you touch. So that applies. Then for you to make adjustment on the board, you use the word j'adoube. J'adoube states that I want to adjust. In French word, I adjust, meaning j'adoube. So in English, I want to adjust. So before you touch a piece, probably your bishop is not placed the right way and you want to adjust it. You don't just go straight to the board and adjust a piece without telling your opponent, Jadu, excuse me, I want to adjust this piece. Your opponent looks you in agreement, go ahead because you've taken permission. Because I don't just see reason why you are a professional chess player or you are into chess. You just touch pieces anyhow on the board. We know occurrences like mistake can happen, the board can shake, pieces will fall. The both of you saw what happened. Good, that's accepted. But the board is in perfect condition, you want to make your move, then you touch it. Touch rule says you touch that piece, you must play it. We have some good squares for a piece and bad squares. Maybe bad squares are the squares where the piece will be captured by your enemy's piece or pawn at the moment. It is not a force you put in that square to be captured. However, that piece must be moved. So if the only available square is a bad square where it will be captured, you have to play it. If you have other places to go to or other squares to go to, you move to other squares, you have to play that particular piece you've touched. This idea I just laid to you can be adjusted by the arbiter in the tournament. The arbiter can say, okay, I pardon you, I give you a pardon. But it's not good sportsmanship. It's not a good sportsmanship attitude. You should go there with an understanding, a nice knowledge. Yes. So, Jadu means to adjust. Touché means you touch, you must play. So some call it touche. You've touched the hand, you touch the piece, you have to play it. So before you touch any piece on the chessboard while in the middle of a tournament, middle of a game with your opponent that is well knowledgeable of rules and regulations, you have to think yourself through. Then you touch, then you make your move. So otherwise, if you're not doing anything, don't touch the piece on the chessboard anyhow. Don't play with it. If by mistake something happens, maybe your body touches it, your opponent can see you. Your opponent can say yes, maybe that's a mistake. But you've thought your process through. Time was ticking for you, and it happened. My brother, you have to play that piece. That's simple of about Touché and J'adoube. If you have any question, drop in the comment section. I will play a clip of me explaining that particular concept to students after a class. I just had to take them to one other chessboard and break it down for them. So enjoy. If you have questions, feel free to ask. Thank you for watching. Stands for you touch, you must play that one. It's not compulsory you must put it where you want to put it. It's not compulsory you must play where the opponent says you play. Even if there's a pawn here, it's not compulsory you must capture the pawn. But since you have touched it as a player, now that choice, are you recording? Is it counting? Be careful. It means that as you have touched, you must play it now. That's Touché. Now let's take another example. Let me now explain J'adoube. Now this J'adoube, look at this king. He's not staying in the center. And if I don't to play, you will tell your opponent, J'adoube, meaning that, excuse me, I want to adjust. J'adoube, I want to, you know how you shout in the whole hall. I want to adjust. J'adoube, excuse me, I want to adjust. So, if you now touch that movie, your opponent already know you have collected permission to touch it. It is your turn to play. Now you not say anything now and touch it. Your opponent now say to shake for you. How will you play the king now? How? You have lost the game. Just pack your bag and stand back. 1 point. So, for example now, this is here like this. You have a pawn here. We want to capture you. He did not say J'adoube. He did not say J'adoube. You're not gonna touch this one. How about you want to play this one? How about you want to play it? Or even if you can play itself, and this was another attack. How about you want to play it? No excuse me. No excuse me. So you have to play it because J'adoube and Touché, they are French. They are French vocabulary which was borrowed into chess. So the spell itself, you see it. So Touché, you touch, you must play. We call it touch rule.